this wrapping up this Friday night game, 7 p.m. puck drop time, Central Time. Hawks lose 5-4 to the Dallas Stars in Dallas, starting his 5 game road trip. So I will cover that and a few updates from road drinkers right now. Yeah, just taking a look at the lineup for tonight in the 5-4 loss in overtime. Uh, Decent effort tonight. A few quality chances, right? At the net, O'Billier, Cole Gutman, playing very well for, I believe, taking the place of Reese Johnson tonight. Um, and on the other end, the negative look is Jared Tenori tonight. Just a rough game from him, but let's get into the lineup really quick. First line, Bedard, Kershaw, Foligno. Second line, Beauvillier, Dickinson, Radish. Third line, Donato, Tyler Johnson. Big game from him tonight. Colin Blackwell playing well again, showing lots of effort. Uh, Fourth line, Michael Gutman and Entwistle. Also like that line tonight. I thought they looked good tonight. Looking at the deep pairings, first pair, Vlasic, Murphy. Second line, Tenorti, Phillips, and it did get jumbled a bit towards the middle of the game there, um, like it always does, right? Um, Korchinski, Crevier on that third pairing, and Peter Mrazek in net for his back-to-back game, right? So I imagine that we see Soderblom on Sunday, but we'll get into that a little later. Um, yeah, so the lineup, first line had a little trouble, and I do suspect um, Nick Nick Foligno just uh, he plays a good style of hockey, right? A lot of dump and chase, a lot in the rough areas, but just don't think he's playing very well with Bedard and Kershaw. Just doesn't have that speed to keep up, or really like the stick skill to corral the puck in different situations. Just doesn't have that type of skill to be on that line for um, an extended series. I would definitely like someone else in there, like Donato, Beauvillier, really any of them. But Radish went out in the first period tonight, so he will have some updates probably by Sunday. Taking a look at what's going on with him, but shopping in the stats for tonight, shots on goal. Dallas Stars led with 35 shots, Hawks 29. Face-off percentage was big difference. The Dallas Stars are one of the best teams in face-offs this year with 62.1% tonight. Hawks at 37.9%. Power play 33% for both teams, 1 for 3. And the Dallas Stars, I believe they have a top 5 PK unit, and I believe it's number 2 this year, only giving up 14 power play goals, but 15 now after our power play goal. But very impressive. Did not know that they had top 5, really, top 3, but very impressive. And you definitely noticed it against our young group of players on that power play. Uh, Hits 27 for the Hawks. Um, Basically, just looking at puck possession, Stars were very safe with the puck. Speedy guys too. Rupert Hintz, Wyatt Johnson. The guys were flying out there tonight. First period started out a little sluggish to me. Just looked like everyone was moving in slow motion. Little weird start, but they definitely picked it up here. Block shots, 23 for the Hawks, 14 for the Stars. Giveaways 15 for the Stars, 10 for the Hawks. Takeaways actually looking at the Hawks with 9 and Stars with 7. But overall effort was good effort. Getting it to overtime scoring in the late third period there. But I had to take a look at the scoring because we came out with the lead early on in this first period, which is awesome to have, right? A score early, score often, get a get a good lead, but they did fall back in there. Um, Tyler Johnson with the first goal from Beauvillier and Dickinson. Good wrist shot about 8 minutes in, making the game 1-0. Tyler Johnson with 2 goals tonight, so he played very well. He definitely showed some heart tonight. Skated pretty well, but good stuff from TJ. Uh, Cole Gutman with the second goal. Great play from Lucas Reichel, taking the puck up behind the Stars net, whipping it right in front for Cole Gutman, and he buries that one. About 11 minutes into that first period, Connor Murphy with that secondary assist, making the game 2-zip in the first 10 minutes, which is nice to see, right? But Rupe Hintz, about a minute later, he gets on the board with a tipping shot. But a very impressive player, Rupe Hintz, for a while now. Just a speedy guy, gets in the right places, right? Looking at the second period now, Joe Pavelski, Mr. Tipping specialist, about 9 minutes into that second period, he ties up the game with a deflection for his 14th goal of the season, actually. So that's good stuff with him. Ruben Hintz, the Hawk killer, he gets back on the board, makes the game 3-2. About 20 seconds later, which is terrible because I hate those like 2 goal, 3 goal swings, right? Like quick spurts of goals where they're scoring within a minute, right? Back to back goals. That's ugly. It's a backbreaker, and you can't let it happen often, right? If you want to put your team in the best situation to win the game, right? Those quick spurt goals are just ugly. Um, but he makes the game 3-2. Going in the third period, Jamie Benn uh, absolutely uh, hate this guy. Every time we play him, right? He's always muscling our guys around, scoring goals every single game. Just don't like Jamie Benn at all. 2 minutes in that third period, there, wrist shot, 4-2, Dallas. Yeah, so about 2 minutes in there. But Jason Dickinson just he stays hot. He is a straight up goal scorer for this team. He is killer. Even strength, power play, right? But mostly even strength. Just great stuff from Jason Dickinson. Cole Gutman assist, Alex Vlasic secondary assist with a quick slap shot. If you blink, then you're gonna miss it. Great shot from him. Makes the game 4-3. Trying to call back in it, right? TJ Tyler Johnson power play goal. Um, Good stuff with about 3 to 4 minutes left in that third period. There ties up the game. Good wrist shot in front of the net. Uh, just squeeze it in there. Um, Assist from Bill Kershaw. Secondary assist from Kim Korchinski. So like seeing him get on the board always. Uh, Korchinski did have a few opportunities to root to Philly with Scott Wedgwood on his back, sprawling around. Definitely could have buried one tonight. Um, but just looking at overtime, right? Obviously tied up 4-4. Great effort game so far at this point, and overtime was very, very conservative for both teams. Really, no high danger chances, no high quality shots. In a 3-on-3 overtime, you have to take a risk and get a drive going, right? Rupe Hintz, the Hawks killer, he puts us away on a tip in where Bedard on that final possession there, he tries going for the steal, right? and gets out of position by a few feet, and you have it around two coming from the blue line into the slot area, and tic tac toe. It ends up on Rupert hits his stick, and he tips it in there. Makes the game by four. Does about 5 minutes or 4 minutes, 50 seconds in ish. 52 seconds. There it is. Yeah, so about 7, 8 seconds left there. In overtime would have been fun getting to a shootout, um, or us capitalizing on another rush, right? But small mistakes, rookie mistakes, it's going to happen. Not going to get mad over something like that. Um, Obviously, because Padar's trying to get something to go the other way. But yeah, Gripe Hintz absolutely uh, kills us every time. Jared Tenorti, he was in a few situations um, with the Stars goals where he just gets danced pants going to the net. He's stuck in mud. Not trying to hate on the guy, but it's rough to see him out there. Um, just in transition, getting back to the net. The speed's not there, and his reach is not really helping much because guys are just putting moves on past him. So we will see how the lineup shakes out for Sunday. But that pretty much wraps up the Hawks game from tonight. Let's see if we have any quotes. Not many quotes from tonight, obviously because it's in Dallas. Yeah, but shout out to Adam Gayan and Martin Nisiak. Also, Team USA played today. Yeah, Frankie Nazar, I believe, with one or two assists today. Yeah, it might be just one, but good game from USA. And I'm up at 5 a.m. watching Adam Gayan in net with Martin Nisiak. Team Slovakia played Norway today in a more competitive game towards the third period. Guyan making stops. First goal was an absolute ripper from someone on Norway. So not much he could do on that far side snipe. And really, like two, two or three of those other goals where Norway just they get the puck on net, and the Slovakian defense doesn't really clear it out. Kind of like just standing around with their sticks at their waist, not ready for that rebound, getting the puck out of the crease, right? Out of these high danger area. So that's obviously not on Guyana, but he's played very, very well so far, right? And Team Slovakia will play Team USA, so four Hawks prospects on USA and two on Slovakia, and they will play on Sunday morning at 5 a.m. So I would definitely uh, be up for that one, checking in on the Hawks prospect action because that's great to see, and I hope Gahan balls out in that. And the Hawks prospects on USA make some plays because that's good for everyone, right? That's good for the Hawks. Everyone making plays, but we will be back Monday because Hawks are on 7 p.m. Sunday for the New Year's Eve game, Dallas Stars rematch, right? So that is Sunday, 7 p.m. And we'll be back on Monday um, to recap and also recap the World Juniors. Quick news on the near future here. Joe will be taking a short break here for a month or two. Just needs to take care of some personal stuff going on, but we'll have some guests coming on for the meantime, and more insights on the team and on the prospects. So that's going to be good to get some more views on that stuff starting Monday. more of a recap on Monday of the Hawks and Prospects games at the World Juniors. So go back on Monday. Enjoy your New Year's, and we will see you then. Let's go Hawks.